All right, good afternoon, everybody. Johnny Sober here, day 186. Um, so that's 6 months and 4 days. And I was at a meeting this morning, and ironically enough, the topic of the meeting was how much is too much. So how much is too much? So like how plugged in should you be in your recovery? Well, again, I'm going to reiterate that I have absolutely no answers for you. Okay, I can just share on my experience and what I need. Everyone's recovery is going to be different. Um, I've heard so many different stories, and I've seen so many success stories, and I was like, in my head, I was like, man, if I did what that person did, it wouldn't work for me. And that's very much true. I mean, yeah, your recovery is your recovery, and you're gonna have to put your own DNA print on that. But the one thing that I can say, and I can only speak for myself, I can say, you know, I'm going to a meeting a day, and there are times when sometimes I want to go to two meetings a day, but at the same time, I'm married. My wife sometimes she's like, well, you already went to a meeting. Why do you have to go to a second one? And part of me kind of wants to be like, well, the alternative. And I can lash out and be like, well, what the hell? What are you talking about? Like, you want that guy back? Like, start saying stupid things like that. But why? Um, Part of being in recovery is actually applying what you've learned. If I'm going to these meetings to make myself a better person, and I want to be dependable and reliable, and I want to be that guy that shows up for my family, well, then I have to take my wife's considerations into account. If she feels like two meetings for that particular day are too much, and she wants to spend time with me, then you know what? I'm gonna have to own that, and I'm gonna have to sit back and say, okay, well, as much as you'd like to go to a second meeting, you got other responsibilities here. Like 6 months ago, I mean, what I did to her was, you know, ridiculous. I mean, it was ridiculous. What I did to everybody, what I did to myself was ridiculous. So today, the message is, do what you got to do for yourself. But also, don't be narrow-minded. Like I don't want to be narrow-minded when it comes to maybe I am going to too many meetings. Maybe I am seeing too many people within the program. Maybe you know, maybe I do need to scale it back for that day. The one thing that she's never had an issue with is me going to a meeting a day, and thankfully, it's been working for us both. So that's my quick little thought on how many meetings is too much.